Hello, 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 hello. Say it one more time. Hello. Okay. No more times. I gotta get a sweater. It's a little chilly, honestly. I'll restart the video. I wouldn't restart the video if I had something to say right now, but I don't really have anything to say. I'm just a little chilly. So I'm just gonna put a little sweater on. Maybe I won't restart it. Should be fine, right? Okay. Okay, put my little sweater on. Put a little boot. A beep. Put my shoes on just because. I have set not the right socks on, but I put little ballet flats on just because, to be respectful. Hello. How are you doing? I got some different decks out that I had put away. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Huh. Alright. Cool. So hello, how are you doing? We're going to be doing a reading. Look at how it resonates. I'm going to allow you to pick a couple different options. We're going to start with option 1, obviously. If this doesn't sound like you, I will more than likely have a section where you can choose another message, okay? I want this one. Political authority. Intellectual lucidity. So we have the Emperor, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And we have love and wisdom. All right. So with each of these blessings, there's also something that needs to be combated. That's why I like these cards, because it's not just the positive side of things, but it's also revealing the thing that this energy, this support is going to be curing. Okay? We have malevolence, we have immorality, and we have a vice. So maybe I should restart this. Let's read the Psalms. We have, the Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. But be not thou far from me, O Lord, O my strength. Haste thee to help me. Be thou, O Lord, shall endure forever, and thy remembrance unto all generations. We have a principality. A virtue. and a seraphim. I'm going to take these to the side. We're going to start with political authority. You could be well versed in politics, or you have a lot of knowledge about politics. It doesn't necessarily even have to be politics. It could just be like in a very like official kind of like you know how to back up what you say, right? And it's like you have a very, like, you're a brick wall. You're not necessarily somebody that's going to allow someone to manipulate you. Okay, now there could be a sense of like tomfoolery here that you are. You have the Emperor reversed, the Star in reversed. The Nine of Pentacles in reversed. And the Queen of Cups reversed. Is this all reversed? No? No? All right. Well, I can definitely say that this is not your energy. It's definitely maybe energy that's going to be coming to you soon. The Tower in the upright. The Seven of Swords, lying, cheating, stealing. Nine of Wands. Death in reversed. Knight of Swords in reversed. Knight of Cups in the upright. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You could be like, I don't know if you're trying to find help from people around you. I don't know if you're trying to find help from people around you. I don't know if you need help from the people around you. Okay? You could have a really difficult time with relationships, all right? You could really struggle with relationships. You could really struggle with being taken serious in relationships. You could struggle with attracting a partner that is able to understand you, able to appreciate you. You could have a really difficult time with that. That could be something that you're struggling with. You know, whether it's you attract someone too serious, not fun enough, not interesting enough, someone too sloppy, if you're very neat together and uptight and very together. I feel like you might even be the kind of person that attracts people that, or you become attracted to people that are just emotionally unavailable. Or it's like when someone decides or says that they want you, you don't want them, but you really only want someone if they don't want you. You have a tendency to close yourself off to people that you feel are unworthy. You tend to, I don't want to say like, I almost kind of want to say like everywhere you go, there's like a fucking, just a trail of fucking tomfoolery, of just like bullshit, of like, it's like you don't know how to take control of your life. You don't know how to stand and be firm in something, right? Like maybe you feel like you don't have any authority, or maybe you feel like you're like, maybe you feel like there's like a sense of, like unofficial, like you're not official, like you're not living in who you truly are, right? There's parts of you that's, you're hiding something about yourself. You're not being real about who you are, okay? It could be something to do with a mental illness, could have something to do with a past that you're running from. There's dishonesty. But you can charm. You have the ability to be very charming. You definitely have the ability to be very charming. But is that charmingness really who you are, really how you are, or is it just a mask you're putting on? This person has something to do with masks, right? It's like you have a really difficult time just being who you are. It could be even to the point where like you are so many other things that's not you that you don't even know who you are anymore. Who even are you anymore? We don't even know. There's no authority, right? It's all just like shenanigans. You're always playing games. You're always like, I don't know. It's like there's no, like you don't have any authority over your life, but also it's like you're not necessarily really living in any sort of weird pile, weird energy. This could be somebody new. You're just a very, I want to say this person's very emotionally immature. Okay, this person is a dreamer. This person always has their head in the clouds. This person has a difficult time growing up. Okay, so they could have a difficult time. They could be like really uninterested in adult things. They have a really difficult time sitting down and doing adult things. They have a difficult time being an adult. They have a difficult time thinking like an adult. They have a difficult, like they're having a really difficult thing to do with maturity, maybe with their brain. And it's like they're very unstable mentally, but also that mental instability is causing a physical instability as well. And it's not because they're not grounded, because I do feel like they're grounded, but it's just like not good ground. It's just giving not good ground. Like you really, really, really could have gone through some like really difficult mental things to do with your father or to do with other men in your life. There could have been something really traumatic, or other men in your life could have been really mean to you. Tyrannical even. You're having a really difficult time finding a sense of power, or maybe even finding a sense of like good fertile ground that you can build and grow on. But I feel like the only way that you, right, like at this current moment, I don't know that there's like, the only way that I feel like there's going to be a way out is with this Knight of Cups, and that's by making some sort of emotional offer to someone that can help save you and get you out of where you're at. Okay. You could be confused about your gender. You could be confused about your identity. You could be having identity issues. All right. You could be having a really difficult time putting into the past the things that are not necessary, or that are just not like, it's not based in fact. It's not based in reality. Your ideas or your you need a fucking reality check, but I don't even know. It's like you might be going through like a weird cycle right now. You could be having like a Pluto cycle right now. You could be having like a Pluto aspect or a Pluto cycle right now. The Fool came out. I mean, I will say that like the Fool has fun. The Fool has fun. The Fool is very confident. I'm not necessarily confident, just like oblivious a little bit, unaware. So you could be dealing, this doesn't have to be you, it could be somebody in your life as well. I'm just saying you because that's what's on the table. It could also be me. Right, this is kind of a mirror to me. But as our lesson, right? There's some sort of lesson here for me, right? So let's really break this down. We have the Star in reversed. That could talk about like holding your emotions in, okay? It can be gathering or gathering yourself after there was a spillage of emotions, or maybe even feeling kind of emotionless. You could also be taking on some of the emotions of other people. Clarifying the Star, we have the Seven of Swords, you know. You could be using the emotions, using the ideas, using something, the thoughts of other people. Your identity is hidden. Your identity is not clear. People don't know your true identity. You could have multiple accounts. You could be having, you could have multiple YouTube channels. You could just be like, you have multiple of something. You're monitoring something, or you're being monitored. You could be on like Fed watch list, or like CIA watch list, or like there could be something like controversial about you, or like it's almost like people watch you because you're kind of like a loose screw, or like you're kind of, I don't know, something about that, like something about like be paranoid a little bit. All right, let's leave that there. The High Priestess came out here on the bottom, so take with that a grain of salt if you would like to. I don't know who that message was for. Do keep in mind we are using different decks. I haven't had these out in a long time. So that is for pile 1. Let me get a pen so I can write that down. I just got like, I just thought of like Napoleon Dynamite for some reason. I don't know why. I need a pen. This will work. Hello, baby. Get out my B notebook. I stopped using this so much. It's almost all the way full. Okay, pile 1. $42 is your number. And political authority is your keyword. Pile 2. We have the Two of Wands. And we have love and wisdom. Two of Wands can also talk about somebody that's very, how do you say it? This person has a very strong sense of drive. Now, there could even be something here about like, you might have like you might have a very excessively sexual mind, or you could kind of have like a twisted mind a little bit, where like you kind of like you're low-key kind of fucked up a little bit, or like twisted, I want to say, like you're a little bit twisted. This pile here's a little twisted. You could be kind of weird. Kind of strange. Like, you could like strange things, or you could be like attracted to really fucking weird things, like sexually even, or like, I don't know, you're just kind of weird. You are smart, like you are very smart, and you are very loving, and you are very kind, but you're kind of like some people might like describe you as weird. People might describe you as strange. People might describe you as like taboo. I don't want to say taboo, because taboo is not the right word, but just like you're unique. You're super, super unique. You could have like a lot of like self-anger, like low-key, like covert self-anger. Like you could be really angry at yourself for some, like there's like some like self-anger here. Like you're angry at yourself for something. Or it's like you might really beat yourself up about like the way that the people, like the relationships in your life, the way that they treat you. Like you really kind of like take things to heart, or you kind of take things to head. You might really contemplate the way that people act towards you. Like you're really thinking about something. You really think, like there's something you really contemplate here. Okay? You are very trustworthy, and people can trust you to get a job done. Like when you say you're gonna do something, you do your best to do it, even if it's slow. Okay. You're definitely the kind of person where it's like you're reporting for your spiritual missions in life, or you're reporting, like there's something here about like you want something to do. Right? You want a spiritual mission. You want a purpose. Like you want a reason. Like you want to be a chosen person that has like a mission. Like you want a set objective, right? You need someone to give you an objective. You need someone to give you something that you can fucking go and accomplish, right? Maybe even money-wise. Like you need a goal. You need a spiritual goal. You need a spiritual goal. You need a set plan. You need something that you can you have a desire to go out into the world and to do things and to create things and to make things and to meet people and to do things. Okay, you could be lacking the resources to necessarily do that. Like you want to. You might have dreams to, but you don't necessarily have the best foundation to do it. Sometimes you just have to go out on a whim and just like do it, right? Sometimes you just have to like against all the odds, against like you just have to, hold on. I'm taking my lunch break right now, so I just made my little bit of lunch. We're gonna eat some. I have some tater tots. That's why I was talking about Napoleon Dynamite, not gonna lie. How many tater tots is it? I have 8 tater tots and some peach Yoplait. I have a whole bag of tater tots, I just didn't need to eat that much. Okay. There could be like, I don't know if you work for your family, or I don't know, there's something here about like and this is like kind of consistent that this is coming out, where there's like this masculine figure that like kind of like expects you to do something, or expects you to make something, or like you have an expectation over your head of like, oh, you have to do, like, we did all this, and so you have, like, why are you not doing better? There is going to be some new money coming in for you, something new financially. I feel like that you're making, or you're creating, because this masculine figure is trying to push you and motivate you. But I don't think that this masculine figure in your life is doing so in a way that makes you feel good. It's in a way that almost traumatizes you a little bit. Like, you're a naturally very strong person. You have a lot of strength, right? Especially you get strength from your uniqueness because you are so different. Especially you're unique in a way that this masculine figure doesn't necessarily really understand. And it's almost like this person wants to tell you to just like stop being the way you are. It could be a style, or it could be a way of life. It could be a group of friends. It could be just like, you know, whatever you're kind of into at this time. And this masculine figure doesn't necessarily really understand it. And might think that like, and you might even like drop like hints, or like you can feel that this person feels that what you're doing is like a waste of time. It's not important. But like, you're going to continue on regardless of whether you have this person's blessing or not, regardless of whether, you know, your friends are doing it. It's like, you're really kind of a trailblazer. You're not really afraid to do something different. You're okay with being the odd one out. Hold on to that. Even if it gets difficult, or even if like you lose friends, or people that like seriously stop understanding you, something will be successful. I'm just ask Cheddar Try. Here, you can have it. And there you go, baby. You like it? Where's the tater tot, little one? There's some salt on this thing. You can lick it. Here for you. Yeah, lick it. You want some yogurt too? You want some of this yogurt too? It's peach. It's peach yogurt. Okay? There's an older male. You want to do something your own way, right? You're gonna get a wild wild hair up your ass and start doing something your own way, regardless of what people think. Somebody might seriously think the way you're doing something is immoral. It's reminding me of that. It's reminding me of Kickapoo by, or no, maybe it's Quiet Riot or something. Of like the dad at the dinner table. We're not gonna take it. No, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Have some yogurt. You like it? It's pretty good for yourself. Like it? You want to have some? More? Like peaches. You do like it. So you do like it. Really. I love it. Like the Kickapoo song, like when the kid's sitting on the side of his bed and he starts talking to his Dio poster. And his dad, Meatloaf, comes in and like, remember what I'm talking about? That's kind of what this is reminding me of. We are not angels. We are but men. That's a different Tenacious D song. We can have the rest of this. Here. Careful. You want this whole thing? There you go, there you go, there you go. There you go. That's my little baby dude. Alright. Let's pull this card here. Hopefully that made sense. The Ace of Cups. I don't feel like this person is doing, like this tyrannical person, I don't feel like they're doing, this could have even been something that happened in the past, right? This could be like a wound that you have from your childhood that stops you from being able to like express who you truly are, express who you want to be, wear the clothes you want to wear. It could be literally because of judgment from your parents that stops you from being who you want to be. And then we have the Ace of Cups here for that one. And I just want to say, I don't feel like this person did that to make you feel bad about yourself, but I truly feel like they did that out of a place of love and they were really trying to look out for you. Yeah, the Nine of Cups came out as well. Which is cool, which tells me you could be kind of a loner, or maybe you were a loner in school. This pile could have like ate lunch in the cafeteria by themselves in school. Or like, maybe they had like one or two really good friends. Maybe like your friend like moved away when you were in school and like you kind of like had a period of time there where you were like alone. Or maybe you moved away when you were in school and you ended up being kind of like left alone and like you didn't really know how to adapt to the new environment. That could have been a big catalyst in this person's life. Okay. We're going to go on to the next one. Let me write the thumbnail, the timestamp. What is it? 33. And pile 2, you had, I have to write more, I'm sorry. Pile 2, oh, I never wrote the timestamp. I think it was like 17 something. We'll put 18 minutes. And this one we're going to put 33:30. And this is love and wisdom. And then the final one that we're doing is pile 3. What is that song? It's like an 80s song. It's like something lucidity. I don't remember. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay. I just heard that one song by Little Mabu, Mathematical Disrespect. 2 5s don't equal a 10. Okay, so you could be really smart, or you could be like really studying. You could have multiple streams of income. But with those multiple streams of income, it could be because you literally have a vice. You have something that you have to spend money on. You could be addicted to something. You're really good at sharing. Whatever, like, the thing that you really like to do is, you don't necessarily like doing it alone. You like having friends there. Or there could be, like, a situation where the friends in your life, the people in your life, hang on, one more. Give me two. You're very helpful. This is giving me the feeling of, like, have you ever lost something? Lost someone? I don't know, like, say that you are with someone and you're going through a breakup. Say, like, you're on, I don't know, some sort of vacation or trip, or, like, and there's the point where, like, you have to go home. And eventually you have to, like, all the people go away after this loss that you've been experiencing, or that you experienced. And yes, there might be a lot of financial blessings that came in, but at the end of the day, it's like those financial blessings aren't going to fill that hole that you're feeling inside. Like, there's a void, or, like, there's just, like, there's something missing. And it's like that time is going to be coming soon, where all of the people that were around you, that were kind of helping you become okay, become healed, or to, like, a way of, like, the time is going to be coming soon where you're going to have to finally, like, sit by yourself and be like, okay. And I feel like in that moment that you finally are alone, when all the people go away, right? There could have been something shocking where it's like you needed a lot of support, and there was a lot of people around you for a good amount of time, like, to support you. There's, like, this moment where it's like you eventually, like, the newness of the loss kind of wears off. And then all the people are gone, and it's just kind of quiet. And, like, you get an epiphany. Something sets in on you. Maybe you realize how truly, like, calm emotionally, like, things could have been kind of, like, turbulent emotionally for a while. Somebody could have cheated on you, or somebody could have, like, done something where it's like you had to separate yourself from this person. And you're getting to the point where you are like, it's just setting in on you, like, the realness of it. And of course people said, like, you can always call me if you need anything. But at some point, you're gonna have to be able to truly sit with yourself. Right? There's stages of grief. There's stages we go through when we lose something, or we lose someone that's really close to us. Maybe it was a parent. Maybe one of your family members got really sick, and then everybody kind of came together, and they were together, and they they made sure that everything was okay for this person's passing, or this person, you know, like there was a coming together. And then there's the moment when like mom's got to go sit, or grandma's got to go sit, and just like, okay, you know, it's the cycle of life. It just happens, you know. And like, you can receive a lot of things from a lot of people, but it will never fill the, like, you could, it's like when, especially if this person was married, it's like in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer. So it's like that doesn't necessarily really fill the void, I feel like, that they're feeling. You could give them, you know, they could have had, you know, large amounts of money donated to them through this loss or through this passing, but it's like, it's not, there's nothing you can buy, there's no amount of money that is going to make this okay for them. And there's not really much that anyone can do, because it's just a part of it, and it's really hard to see and to hear and to feel. But this person just is going to go through it. They're going to have to go through it. They're going to have to feel it. They're going to have to experience it. It's the cycle of life. Don't like frown about it. Smile about it, right? Accept the energy, collect the energy. Heal. Truly heal. Don't push it down, let it out. This person feels hopeless. They feel sad. They feel lost. They feel like they'll never love again. And they might feel that now because it's fresh, but, you know. I remember when my mom lost my stepdad. It was 6 months after my little brother was born. I can just remember how sad she was. She was just sad. Like, she lost her best friend. She was just sad. She was just so sad. She was just so sad. But eventually it passed, you know? And she found another man, and they're still together to this day. And, you know, he treats Kenny like they're his kids, you know? It's like, humans are collective beings where we will, we will help one another out. We will be there and we will love one another. We do all the time. It's just what we do. We support each other. You give support, you get support. You give support, you get support. Anything that you don't have will be provided for you. Anything that, I mean, it will never replace what was lost. Because I feel like what was lost was unreplaceable. But whatever you need will be given to you in some way or another. You do have many people that you can call day or night that love you and support you, and that will be there to talk to you or to come to you or to hug you or to cry with you or to support you. But really the only thing left to do now is just heal. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. So, I think that's what it is. I hope you guys liked that reading. It was kind of different. Definitely different messages. Yeah, thanks for watching. Should we do 4 or just 3? We'll do 4. We're gonna do 4. You have 2 10 cards. All right, we have Scandal. You could call, like, there could be something that you're going to call out about someone. You could even be calling something out about me. There's some sort of scandal or something that you notice about someone, maybe me, that you don't like, that you feel like you need to... You could think I'm ignorant, or you could think that someone is ignorant and you're going to call them out, and it's going to create some sort of scandal, or it's going to create some sort of scene, some sort of issue. Okay, somebody could think, like, you could have there could be something scandalous about, like, the way that someone approaches spirituality, or the way that someone approaches the Bible, or the way that somebody approaches something like that. You have a problem with that you're going to call out, even though this person is self-made, even though this person is like, this person can be kind of small or insignificant. I feel like somebody's like picking fight. I feel like you're picking fights, or you want to pick a fight. There's something here about wanting to pick a fight. I think what you don't see is that this person is self-made. They might be like kind of big, or like they might have like a large following or something. But like the way that you see them, the way that you're viewing this person that you're starting a scandal with, or this person that you're causing an issue with, you just see them as somebody like successful, fortune, fame, right? You might not see the other side of it, where it's like, it might not be as glamorous as you think it is. They might make themselves seem, or, you know, there could be people that other people that talk about them, this person you're starting scandals with. Or someone is viewing you this way, or someone's viewing me this way. Somebody's viewing a situation as more like better than it is, really. It's like you're seeing like, oh, this person is so famous. Oh my God, they're so famous. When it's like, it's really not like that. I feel like you have a lot to learn about the way that things really work. Could be something you're interested in. I do feel like you're more of a, I feel like you're kind of atheistic, or you might be like, you might believe in like cause and effect, or karma, or like fate, or destiny, but I don't necessarily feel like you're super biblically religious or anything. I feel like you're just kind of like, you might believe in like you believe in the universe and like energies like that, but you're not necessarily, like, you don't read the Bible, you're not into the Bible. You're holding out for a hero. I will say this, though. You're working at something. You're building something. You could be pregnant. Or birthing a new idea, birthing a new creation. Got me by my balls. She's my future ex-wife. We're moving real fast. How's it go? Something like that. That was yeah. The sun in reversed. Alright, I don't know why I did another one. You have the Five of Pentacles in reversed. You know, coming in from out the cold. Or you're going out in the cold, or you're going to be going outside. Maybe you're going outside soon. Stand under the stained glass so I know it's you. Is a sleep token lyric I'm getting. That Five of Pentacles that came out. Okay. Alright. That's all I have. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.